Mount Ararat at 4,630 meters altitude, Part 4. Mount Ararat is 5,137 meters high, and Noah's Ark is on an altitude of 4,630 meters, inside a cavern. Something like 500 meters below from the top of Mount Ararat. This would mean that the waters of the Great Flood were higher than 4,630 meters. Noah's Ark did not land in this cavern when the waters of the Great Flood began to retreat from the earth. Noah's Ark fell into this cavern sometime in its past, pushed by a glacier that housed it and gradually pushed it towards a cavern nearby, by which then the ship fell inside of it. That same glacier not only contained Noah's Ark, but also covered the area where this cavern was present. Noah's Ark, before falling inside this cavern, it was above it, as I shown in my previous episode. But Noah's Ark did not land above that cavern. Noah's Ark landed on Mount Ararat at a much more higher altitude of the mountain, higher than that of the cavern where today the ship is present, and on a higher altitude from where it was present in a glacier. Above that cavern and above from where the Ark was present in a glacier that today has almost completely disappeared, there is a structure that appears as a room. Next to that, there is another structure type room, and these two rooms, partially submerged in ice, stand above another structure mostly buried under the ice. It is not a natural rock feature because one of these rooms has what appears as furniture and a partially collapsed roof, and the inside of this room is coated in pitch. The structure appears as a room with its roof collapsed. There are boards of what appears as wood over this room. There is what appears as furniture, a table and chair, but they could be chests or even animal cages. But I believe that it is furniture, because if these things were to be animal cages, then why so few in a room so large, unless it would be furniture, a table, a chair, for example? What is it? The room stands above a much bigger structure. That structure could be Noah and his family living quarters, their bedrooms, kitchen, bathroom, their living rooms. These room-type structures are at 4,860 meters altitude, but next to that I found a trail of wood going upwards toward the mountain top. After seeing this trail of timber or wood, I found this structure under the ice, and immediately above that I saw this, that appears as the front side of a ship, half buried in ice. The altitude is 4,991 meters altitude. Mount Ararat is 5,137 meters high. Noah's Ark landed just 146 meters from the mountain top when the waters of the Great Flood began to retreat. This proves that the Great Flood had covered the entire globe.